Hello, and welcome back to Mass Effect Legendary Edition Control Run. This is Kendrix Shepard right here. I am Titania Birdplaner. Last time, we went to the Metano system and took care of a colony of dead, and also, before that, took care of a ship that had apparently also been taken over by hostiles. We're going to be heading up to Vostok system next, but I think we might need to report in to the Admiral first. Or not. That mission is just done. Okay. Vostok. Furthest north in the Marine Sea, appropriately. Alright, so we got Notacrux. Petiton. I'm going to accidentally call it Potato, I just know it. Alco. And Clomarthu, but I saw there was something in the asteroid belt. Yes, there is. Metallic asteroid. Master of asteroids observing you! Give some palladium and then we are through! Petiton. A rather small hydrogen-helium gas giant, Potato's atmosphere contains large quantities of chlorine. Orbital period 110.2 Earth years, radius 16,622 kilometers, day length 18.6 Earth hours, and survey says another of Matriarch Dillanaga's writings, which we already grabbed plenty of. So that was a useless Petiton. Alco. Geological properties of Alco have been scanned from orbit, but little else is known about it. A fairly typical mixed outer system terrestrial of rock and ice, Alco has a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. Seems to be pretty common. Its crust is composed of silicates and water ice with deposits of aluminum. Unregistered starship traffic has been recorded in the vicinity of this planet. Travel is not advised. Orbital period 28.7 Earth years, radius 49 kilometers, day length 45.2 Earth hours, barely an atmosphere, surface temperature negative 167 degrees centigrade, surface gravity half standard G. Not saying that one with my usual bombast. Clomarthu has a reducing atmosphere of methane and nitrogen. The surface is hot, mainly composed of sodium with deposits of uranium. In terms of size and orbit, Clomarthu is a virtual twin of Earth, but utterly lacks life. Orbital period 1 Earth year, radius 6,028 kilometers, day length 18.8 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.9 Earth atmosphere, surface temperature 95 Celsius. Ouch. Surface gravity 0.9 standard gravities. Last but not least, Notacrux.
Looks like we've got an active distress beacon on the planet below, Commander. No message, just a locator signal.
Give us the nice bright colors, give us the greens of summers, makes it think all the world's a sunny day, oh yeah. Notacrux is a verdant world with abundant water, temperate climate, a thick nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere, and a rich ecosystem. It would seem perfect for life. The relatively high percentage of oxygen makes humans feel energized and alive, though it has allowed insect analogs to grow to frightful sizes. Unfortunately, Notacrux is a case of almost, but not quite. Thunderstorms are as common as on Earth, but in Notacrux's thicker oxygen-rich atmosphere, they are deafening and spark constant wildfires. More damning, however, are large and ubiquitous tufts of pollen that float on the high-pressure air. In humans and other oxygen-breathing species, they cause severe or lethal allergic reactions. Orbital period 3.6 Earth years, radius 5,988 kilometers, day length 22.2 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 2.63 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 23 degrees centigrade, surface gravity 0.9 standard gravities. clearly, we want to minimize the amount of people who breathe oxygen coming to this planet. We should bring Tally. And let's bring Rex, just to kind of balance things out a bit. He's used to inhospitable climates. Right, and since we have Tally along for the first time in a while, Master AI Hacking. Advanced First Aid. Only soup. I think this is the first time we've had Rex in a while too, but he did not gain anything of note. Oxygeny Facility. Kohei on Caucus and Hades came up. Okay, that's for later. On the map, on the map, on the map, on the map. That's an anomaly. Let's go after it. There's enemies over there. So we're not going to fuck with that for a while. When I think back on all the crap I learned in high school, just wonder I know anything at all. But my lack of education hasn't hurt me none. I can see the writing on the wall. Sorry, just something about this planet brings into mind Simon and Garfunkel for me. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome away. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome away. You know, in an earlier episode, I had Zombies on the Lawn stuck in my head, and now this is going to be the song I'm going to be singing all damn episode. What am I doing? Why am I doing that? There's nothing up there. It's around here. I was flexing just for no reason. Ancient debris. Another Turian insignia, that's 12 of 13. This escape pod is half buried in material that is washed down from the mountains. Though it has obviously been here for centuries, the computer still has power. Linking in with your hard suit, you recover a batch of files containing data on the Thracia colony. Ah, yes, that was established in 776, wasn't it? Not many of you got that, but the right people did. You know, I've heard a lot of things about the Thracia colony. Apparently, it was a very, very hard colony to conquer. And it was also, for the longest time, still to this day, the people had like a very specific dialect that was really, really insanely difficult to translate up there on the Thracia colony. I don't think anybody will ever manage to figure out what happened to Thracia. Whee! Bonk. Crashed probe. Cannot use the Cannot use the pro skills. Frick. There we go. Alright, well, we got that. Let's, head back to that science facility, shall we? Which is... over the mountain! Oh, there we go with the Black Sabbath reference there. Maybe I won't be singing Simon and Garfunkel all day. Ah, we got hostiles on the other side of this mountain. The shepherd went over the mountain, the shepherd went over the mountain, the shepherd went over the mountain to see what she could see, to see what she could see, to see what she could see. Creepers on the mountain, there's creepers on the mountain, there's creepers on the mountain. And they're gonna fucking die. Swear to God, if Exogeny has something to do with this, I'm gonna go back to Pharaoh's, find Ethan John, put a freaking bullet in his head. Who am I kidding? I don't have time to do that. Make sure I'm on my shotguns, yes. Shotgun! Shooting down creepers! Thank you, Tally. I think we got him. I appreciate your enthusiasm for the murder, Tally, but maybe dial it back just a bit. Ugh, somebody's desiccated corpse there. Sorry, Mr. Desiccated Corpse, but I'm just gonna steal some shit and get out of here. You too, Miss Desiccated Corpse. Pearl Strats!
Rescuers? Oh, thank God. See? I told you somebody would come to investigate that signal. My name is Dr. Ross, Chief Exogeny Researcher at this facility.
Oh, fuck me!
We've been trapped in this room for days. We're almost out of food and water. You got here just in time.
I want to know what the hell happened here. And if you mention the name Ethan Jong anywhere in that statement, I'm going back to Ferris to kill him.
I need to know what's going on. Why is this place crawling with Thorian creepers?
How do you know about the Thorian?
Did you not hear the part where I just said I'd be going back to Theros?
I know what Exogeny was up to. I saw what they let the Thorian do to those colonists, so I destroyed it.
Our secret's out then. No point in my lying. You already know the worst. The creepers here were created using altered samples from the specimens on Pharos. We discovered a way to turn them into docile, obedient servants. Everything was going fine until a few days ago. Then all the creepers suddenly went berserk. Only a handful of us made it back into the safety of this room.
You dumbass! You cannot control what does not want to be controlled!
Any chance some of the other people at the base might still be alive?
I doubt it. Too many creepers out there. They never stood a chance. We're the only ones left.
Any chance some of the other people at the base might still be alive?
I doubt it. Too many creepers out there. They never stood a chance. We're the only ones left.
Any idea why they turned on you?
Maybe there was still some kind of link between the creepers and the Thorian back on Pharos. The Thorian was unlike any other life form we've ever studied. I can't explain how, but maybe when it died, it somehow set off the creepers here.
You are all idiots.
I've heard all I need to.
Look, I know what we did here was wrong. I'll admit that. But it's over now. There's no sense reporting this to the authorities, right?
There's no sense reporting this to authorities. You know, under certain circumstances, I might be inclined to agree with you, because ACAT and all that, but you got people killed!
You were in charge of this project. The safety of the staff was your responsibility. They trusted you, and you betrayed that trust.
Be reasonable. I didn't mean for this to happen. Besides, how does it help anyone if I end up in jail? Normally, Exo Jenny would have my back, but it sounds like they're going to have their hands full cleaning up the mess on Pharos. But I've got money. A nice little emergency fund I set up. It's yours if you let us go.
Oh, now you're trying to bribe me. Now you're trying to bribe the Spectre who holds your life in her hands while trying to dodge responsibility for your fuck-up. I get a very distinct feeling this is going to end with me killing you, and honestly, I think I'm okay with that.
The victims here deserve justice. I have to take you in.
That's not going to happen. Open fire. Open fire!
Go, go, go!
As expected, Exogenie's second-rate mercs proved no match for a trained Alliance Marine and a goddamn Spectre. With the last of the science crew dead, there's no reason to linger here. You know what the worst part about all this is? They didn't mention Ethan Jong anywhere in that statement, so I have no reason to go back and kill him. You fucking idiots. Exogeny, galactic leaders in trying to dodge responsibility for their actions. Let's get the fuck off this planet. Well, that was depressing. Let's see what else we can do. Okay, so... Well, we could go back to Pinnacle Station, but I think we're going to go to... the Cactus. Go to Cactus. Bucalacus macacus. All right, well, usual, take our tour of the solar system. See if there are any asteroids worth noting, which apparently there are not. Go from the inside out. Treyarmus. Treyarmus is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with a powerful magnetic field, making it a popular discharge site for freighters working the Anansi-Ishtar shipping route. It is popular enough, in fact, that Quarian ships can often be found loitering in orbit, selling the freighter crews cheap refreshments, salvage, and odd craft works assembled by their children. There are no ships in orbit at present, however. Orbital distance, 51.8 astronomical units. Orbital period, 286.7 Earth years. Radius, 42,211 kilometers. Day length, 12.8 Earth hours. Ferengor. A large but low-density terrestrial world, Ferengor is generally believed to consist mainly of water ice. Occasional upwelling of metals, caused by the interacting tidal forces of several large moons, suggests the core is small but extremely dense. Ferengor has a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of dark carbon-laced water ice. 10 years ago, Ferengor's grim surface color and dim illumination drew the cinematographer Risa Uvarsit to film the exterior scenes of Starless on location. Acknowledged as a masterpiece of Gothic horror, the sets, well preserved by the vacuum, draw hundreds of tourists to the backwater system every year. Orbital distance, 20.2 Earth astronomical units. Orbital period, 69, nice, 0.8 Earth years. Radius, 11,129 kilometers. Day length, 69, nice, 0.6 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure, all trace. Surface temperature, negative 144 degrees centigrade. And survey says some polonium is down there. Zamari, or Chamari, if you prefer some other pronunciations of being of the letter X. Kamari? Zamari is an airless cratered terrestrial, a lifeless rock quite similar to Luna. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of silicates, though one hemisphere has several quote-unquote seas of dark basaltic rock. Orbital period, 36.1 Earth years. Radius, 2,236 kilometers. Day length, 42.1 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure, not much. Surface temperature, negative 170 degrees Celsius. Surface gravity, 0.19. Standard gravities. Chohei is the last one there. So, Zeardar. Zeardar what? Zeardar do what? An enigmatic terrestrial planet, Zeardar has a hazy atmosphere of nitrogen and argon. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of calcium with deposits of sodium. 3 times in the last century, ships stopping to discharge at Treyarmus have reported geometric patterns of lights on the dark side of Zeardar. Attempts at closer investigation proved fruitless. The lights disappear when ships move to approach the inner system. Orbital distance, 2 astronomical units. Orbital period, 2.1 Earth years. Radius, 5,535 kilometers. Day length, 53.8 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure, 0.5 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature, 166 Celsius. Oy. Surface gravity, 0.7. Standard gravities. And a large deposit of mercury. That's potentially hazardous stuff. Chohei is a terrestrial planet whose surface is mainly composed of aluminum, with numerous deposits of calcium. Though it has enough mass to retain a dense atmosphere, Chohei is nearly a vacuum. This lack of atmosphere allows a moderate average temperature, but the differences between day and night are Extreme! The surface of Chohei's sunward-facing side is usually covered by a haze of volatiles, mainly water vapor and carbon dioxide, which return to the ground as frost over the course of the long night. The Serta Foundation has established a research outpost on Chohei to investigate the native subterranean life of Chohei, which shows incredible resilience to extremes of heat and cold. Orbital distance 3.7 astronomical units, orbital period 5.4 Earth years, radius a flat 8,000 kilometers, daily 54.5 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure not much, surface temperature 11 degrees centigrade, surface gravity a flat 1, standard gravities. Alright. What mix of people do I want to bring this time? Let's bring Ashley Madison. Let's go Team Human here. Alright, and as traditional, we'll check the map, check the map, check the map, check the map, check the map. Anomalous signal, science base. And the debris. Well, of course, we can't not go check the anomalous signal. What are we, not curious? Curious Shepard, the curious little spectre. Boy, I've just been running all over the place to turn it a musical taste, haven't I? Simon and Garfunkel, Black Sabbath, PBS kid shows. Another writing from matriarch Dylan Naga. Close to the transmitter, your comms pick up a recording of a wistful string quartet. You power the system down. Whoever lived here, they haven't been back for some time. Crates are covered with Chohei's chalky dust. The status lights of the shack indicate its atmosphere ran out long ago. Well, shit. Another of matriarch Dylan Naga's writings. I just keep finding them even though I don't need them anymore. Those strats did not work there. Try that again. I just keep finding matriarch Dylan Naga writings even though I don't need them anymore. Alright. All aboard for the Chohei tour, and maybe we'll make it to the top. Why did I do that? That's not the question you should be asking. The question you should be asking is, why not? Alright, well, let's get spun back around and start heading in the direction of that debris. And I say, hey. Oh, now I'm doing the Arthur theme song. Apparently I'm stuck in PBS Kids mode. I think I'll blame Tom Fox and Proton John for that, because apparently Matt Damon was on Arthur once, and his depiction as an aardvark humanoid has become mimetic. And I say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day when we're driving on Chohei to find some debris. Bounce. 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 Why am I bouncing so? The better question to ask is, why not? I know I already did that bit. Bit of debris in a suspiciously open area. If I didn't know better by looking at the map, I'd think there was a thresher maw around here. But there's not. Okay, well, some people stashed some stuff on one of their probes again. Don't know why people like doing that, but they do. Looks like that science base is not that far. There's a big old flat plain between it and me. And minerals on the other side. Oh, fuck me! What did I fucking say? What did I say? Okay, so before we keep dealing with that, let's squeeze some blood from a stone here. Get some more mercury. And... Alright, you bastard. Get your ass up here. Get up on the rocks. Let repairs finish. Oh, fuck. I am stuck. I am stuck. And I am fucked. Thank you! I honestly did not think that it was possible for the Mako to be turtled like that, but well then, that was terrifying. That was entirely unexpected and terrifying. And honestly, the thing that freaks me out the most about that is The fact that I was upside down for the longest time and somehow managed not to die. Let's make sure the Mako's in full working order before I go in to do the thing. Take down the terrorists, but remember to check your targets. The civilians are so addled by the drug, they'll wander right into the middle of a firefight. Okay then, so I'm not using the shotgun then. I want precision. So I'm going to use La Pistola. And unrelated. Okay, good. They've switched their pistols too. Good. Thank you for being intelligent. I appreciate that
Heads up!
very much.
Bring it on.
Make sure that doesn't happen again.
You know, I find that every time somebody goes on about being the evolution of humanity, they're always the worst examples of humanity. And not even just like physically. No. They are researchers killed. Oop.
Charging up.
You've cleared the facility. Civilian losses were tolerable? The evolution of humanity, huh? Those biotics didn't seem that different from the other scum you deal with.
Gotta make sure that doesn't happen again.
That was suboptimal. That was entirely, incredibly suboptimal. Look, y'all don't mind if I steal some shit on your way out, do you? No, don't care. Okay, I'm just gonna take whatever I can find lying around. You're welcome for saving your lives.
They come toward you, so look at them. Have to look away. Keep moving, they can't steal your mouth.
Okay. Alright. Who died? Oh my god. Which one of the researchers died? Who died? And which one of you killed them? Because I know I did not shoot one. We're going back on the Normandy. We're going to have a long talk about checking your fire.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Good work, Commander. You took down the biotics with minimal collateral damage.
Minimal collateral damage is still more collateral damage than I would have liked.
I killed innocent people today, Admiral. The biotics set it up, but I pulled the trigger.
The biotics had every advantage, including human shields. You lost a handful of civilians. Any other unit I sent in would have lost dozens of innocent lives. You saved a lot of lives today, Commander. Fifth Fleet out.
Well, with that, I think we've been delaying the inevitable long enough. Next time, Mass Effect Legendary Edition. It's time for one of the most pivotal missions in this particular game, and in fact, in the trilogy. My friends, we're going to Vermeer. Until then, later y'all.